Hey, welcome back. College age woman too masculine for her fiance. This is the great Kevin Samuels, man. I never got not too into his videos, so I think I'm gonna do it on this channel too. I'm gonna get a little more into Kevin Samuels' videos. May he rest in peace. But subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash that like button, and let's hop right into it. No time to waste. Let's get it. Let's go.
Aisha, how you pronounce your name? I'm good. Why are women so angry today?
Personally, I believe it is just unmet expectations set by the women before them, and those expectations have been capitalized on by people in the relationship guru market. Matthew Hussey to be one of them.
Hold on. We don't do that. Hold on. We don't call out content creators. I don't do that over here. You can make your point without calling out.
Sorry.
Well, let's just, wouldn't go to a business and speak, but that's just poor form. So, what you're saying is that the expectations who were set by the previous generations and its relationship gurus who are capitalizing on this?
And the fashion industry, mainly just general industries that...
How old are you?
24.
Why do you ladies always seek to go to this huge global deep state conspiracy versus going to your own lived experience?
One ordinary family.
Because generally it's a good place to start rather than...
No, it's because you have no lived experience.
I have a fair bit, but sure.
Really? Okay, what's your longest... How are you in a relationship?
I am currently, yes.
How long have you been in it?
This one's quite short so far because it's just started. It's about 1 year. But my longest was 5.5 years.
At 24?
Yes. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a good one because obviously it ended.
Why you smack her?
Well, hold on. What age did that start?
I believe my junior year of high school. So 17?
So from 17 to 22 you're with somebody?
Yes.
Well, did you guys go to the same college?
Yes.
Why did
he dropped out a few times. What's that?
Okay. So, again, it would make more sense to talk about why those things failed than global conspiracies and fashion industries and everything else. Mm-hmm. That's what you lived.
Mm-hmm.
It's all theory. And you've been in a relationship for 1 year. Do you want to get married?
Yes.
How old is the guy you're seeing?
27.
Does he want to marry you?
Yes.
Has he proposed to you yet?
Not quite, because we already went over a bunch of changes. Yeah, we wanted to be
She's only known him for 1 year, though.
A year and a half to 2 years. We figured
No. Listen to what I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got shit to do with it. You just accept a decline. We ain't got nothing to do with it.
What?
Okay.
You don't. Does he want to marry you? You said he does. I asked if he proposed. No, you said not. I said, why? Well, because we want to do something. He either proposes or he doesn't. Has he taken you ring shopping?
No.
No. Has he met your father?
No. Yes.
Has he asked your father for your hand in marriage?
No.
Has he met your mother?
Yes.
Have you met his mother and father?
Yes.
And what's the holdup?
Yeah. Probably him.
Just we're planning on making a big cross-country move, so we figured get the house, get everything set up before.
No. What are we doing? You ain't doing shit. If you went to K Jewelers and got a $99 wedding special, would you accept it?
Yes.
And what the fuck? And what are we talking about? You see what I mean? Ladies, remember I said how you sabotage relationships You try to run them. You try to manage men, and you do too much. And I brought all this into focus, man, because you came on here trying to talk about and do too much versus focusing on your lived life.
Okay.
If a man wants to marry you, ma'am, he makes it happen.
I agree, but I believe that there are external factors that need to be taken care of before you just make a huge financial commitment.
Agreed.
I'll entertain this. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Like, as far as tying your lives together, I think you should probably be financially stable. You are getting kicked off of your parents' health care, and you basically have to take care of yourself.
Excuse me, how financially stable can you be at 24?
You can't, which is why I'm not really trying to do it at 24.
Exactly. Put your dick up.
Can you elaborate on that?
Put your dick up. In other words, trying to run stuff. You're young. You ain't got nothing. You're broke before or after you got married anyway. Insurance is not a reason to put off a marriage. If he's 27, you're 24, you take what you have and you move forward. See, what you young lady, you sound like the man.
In what way do you see that?
First off, the way you talk right now.
Trying to give you a
No, just your tonality. Your tonality in this conversation. And when I asked you very simply, ma'am, does he want to marry you? You said he does. Well, here's how you know a man wants to marry you.
Right.
He proceeds with an engagement.
Come on, Kevin, bring it home.
Say, but Liberty Mutual.
I don't know where he's going with this, but I'm trying to get him to bring it home. Bring it home. Yeah. I don't think she sounded that masculine, but I definitely, I could see what he's trying to say.
He's met your parents. You've met his parents. You say he wants to marry you. You said you'd accept the $99 K jewelry special. Then that means he should be on one knee yesterday. And you move on with life. Because all the things you're trying to prepare for, you cannot get everything perfect before a marriage happens. A relationship happens. You're broke anyway.
I mean, fair point. But personally, I was raised to try to say financial stability is
What do you do for a
something you
living?
should probably do.
What do you do for a living?
Currently, I am just working retail, but
If you don't shut the... Oh my God.
what?
Exactly. I said this yesterday. Fear of commitment. Prototypical right here. You ain't financially stable working retail. What does he do?
He's in law.
No. What does he do? Being in law means he could be a criminal or a Supreme Court judge. What does he do?
Law innovations.
Excuse me?
Law innovations.
Law innovations. Talk to the audience like we're 4 years old. Is he an attorney?
No. Law
Is he a
innovations.
What does that mean?
That's what okay. Law innovations basically means what he does is he takes the practice of law and basically, if a company wants to hire your law firm, it is his job to basically take all the paperwork that you fill out and make requests for, automate it, translate it, find some sort of system, push it out. That's one of the main things that he does. Another thing that he does is he'll do all the serving of papers and extra stuff. That's my baseline understanding of it. I don't do law.
Right. Does he own his own business?
No.
Who does he work for?
Perkins.
Who?
Coy. Perkins and Coy is a multinational law firm, one of the biggest in the United States.
And what does he make annually?
$80K.
In what state?
Oregon.
Sounds like plenty enough money to get married on.
Yeah, that's plenty more than enough.
Because I guarantee he's making more than you with your research.
Yes.
So what are you talking about? So what are you talking about?
that I need to be at a relatively comparable or slightly lower level than him.
Why?
Because that's what we both decided was relatively fair.
This man don't want to marry you. That's why you're making up all these things. Apparently you're gonna be got a 50-50 marriage. You're gonna be working, right?
Yes, I have.
Right. You plan on having children?
Potentially, yes.
Right. Woo-wee. Please avoid. No. Don't get married. Please don't get married. There's a divorce waiting to happen.
What makes you say that?
Oh, well, because I've lived a hell of a lot longer than you, and I've been able to diagnose what's going on with you in the first 2 minutes. You should shut up and listen. You should be quiet and listen, because you think you're smarter than you are, and you're really not. 24 years old, and you barely just learned how to piss straight. And you came in here talking about other content creators in global fashion industries when you are a fucking retail rep with no money, talking like you know something.
I did study that.
Sit your young ass down. You don't know nothing. And that's the problem with so many of you young college-educated women. You think you got it all figured out, and you're out here trying to make moves and decisions where you're not qualified for. And that's fine. But at least know what you don't know. Get off my phone.
Oh shit.
Innovations, and you don't drive. You guys need to get premarital counseling. Premarital counseling.
Okay, so he's just ranting off for the rest of it. I kind of really, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I didn't get that vibe from her. I thought she was actually kind of cool. I don't know. I didn't get a like vibe from her, but I understand what he was trying. I understand what he was getting at though. Like you kind of. It don't sound like he really want to marry you. He got more than enough to do it. 80K is more than enough to do it, definitely, especially in the state of Oregon. Okay. Hey, y'all, I'm out. That's the legend, Kevin, man. I might do more. If y'all like Kevin Samuels' reaction, I might do more of Kevin Samuels. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. I'm out.